Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my home fragrance empties. There's a lot of crap here, as usual. These are my home fragrance empties from February, and there's so much stuff I'm going to try to power through. Otherwise, this video will be super long. Okay, so let's start with the candles. I'm going to start with Bath & Body Works. So I have a lavender marshmallow. And this candle was from 2019. Fluffy marshmallow, touch of lavender, fresh vanilla bean. I love this candle. It did a pretty decent job of burning all the way down. Not too bad with residual on the side. I really do love this scent. Love this one a ton. So the next one I have is lavender vanilla. And this was a 2000 candle, lavender blossom, creamy vanilla, white woods, and sugared musk. And this one did pretty good too, but I don't know what was going on with the wicks there. There was a little bit of discoloration in the wax. So there was a little bit of sooting, but it wasn't too bad. I love the way this one smells as well. Nice. Next up is Black Tie from the White Barn collection. And this was a 2018 candle. This is aromatic sage, dark tonka bean, and rich sandalwood. I love this candle. So this had a dark wax. It burned down pretty well. I don't necessarily know that I love the holographic, I'm not going to keep this candle or this vessel. It's pretty, but you can't get this White Barn, this off. So it's just a glass jar underneath. Okay, next up is Vanilla Birch. And this was a 2018 version of this candle. I really don't love the packaging, but I love the scent. This is white birch bark, Madagascar vanilla, and warm sandalwood. And you can see one of these extinguished themselves much later than the other three in terms of the wicks. Oh my God. This is a staple for me. I always have at least 2 or 3 of these laying around. I love this scent so much. Oh my gosh. It's a good transition between fall and spring. And I have a Mahogany Teakwood High Intensity. This is a 2018 candle. Whoops. And this is notes of rich mahogany, black teakwood, dark oak, and frosted lavender. I love this one too. I always get the high intensity version. Burned pretty well. And the last Bath & Body Works candle I used was pomegranate, and another staple for me. I haven't seen this candle in quite some time. I've had this, I bought like several of these whenever they came out with it. This is from 2018. Pomegranate, vanilla sugar, bergamot leaves, grapefruit zest. I don't think they've come out with this in several years. I could be wrong. Oh my God, this smells so good. I need this to come back. I hoarded several candles of this, so I need this to come back. It's so good. Okay, and then the last candle I burned was actually from Homeworks. The last candle I burned was from Homeworks. This is Toasted Vanilla Cupcake. And I'm not a huge bakery fan. This candle burned woefully. I mean, look at this. Look at this nonsense. I actually had a wick that completely, you can see the wick up there at the top, completely detached itself. And I don't know what happened. It detached itself from the clip. Oh, I don't know what happened. And I don't usually have this big of an issue with Homeworks candles, but this was one of the first ones where it just completely, I may have forgotten about it, to be honest. It smells good, but I'm not a huge bakery candle fan, so it's a little bit too sweet for me. It's all right. That was probably blasphemous to say. And then I have one little tiny votive I forgot about. One little tiny votive. This is from Nest, and it's their Black Tulip votive. I don't think I smelled this. I think I burned it, and the next thing I knew, it was empty. And I was like, I didn't think I smelled that. I think I got it in like a Sephora Black Friday thing but I really wanted their perfume and the candle came with it. Anyway, it was not very good. Okay, so I went through a crap ton of Scentsy wax this past month. I'm not going to go through and read all the scent notes because that will take forever. I did mention the scent notes for almost every single one of these in my melting basket, so I don't want to repeat myself, but there's just too much here for me to look these up and mention what they are, but I'll let you know if I liked them or not. All right, so the first one I went through is Simply Vanilla. I love this one. It smells so good. It's more of a florally vanilla versus a bakery vanilla. It smells so good. Love this one. It's in my club. It will not be going anywhere. I also melted a Plum and White Woods. I think this one is kind of light. It smells really good in the clam. I wish it was stronger. It smells good, but I think it's kind of light. Sweet Plum Pastry. Oh my gosh, I really do like this. I think people wish it had that pastry note that was more evident. I like that it doesn't have the pastry note because I'm not a huge pastry bakery fan. So this is beautiful. I love it so much. I love that it doesn't have the pastry note in it. Bergamot Bay. Do not like. Glad that I got it out of my collection. I think I mixed this, but I don't remember what I mixed it with. Whoa. No. Another one that I was glad to get out of my collection, Rainforest. I think I used this in the bathroom. It worked fine in there. My guest bathroom. It worked fine in there. Best Berry, which is from the Valentine's collection. I actually like this. I don't love it. I like it. I do still have it in my club. I'm trying to decide if I want to get rid of it or take it out of my club, I should say. I'm trying to decide if I should take it out of my club. Berry Fairy Tale. I freaking love this one. It will always stay in my club. It smells so good. Oh my God. Okay, Rise and Shine. This was a scent of the month from last year. It's a great kind of orangey, citrusy smell. It's not my favorite, but I surprisingly like it. I don't need it in my club or anything, but I don't mind it. Berry of Paradise, super sweet. I actually didn't mind this at all. I thought it smelled pretty good. If it came back, I would definitely pick up a couple of clams or a couple of Scentsy bars of this, but I wouldn't put it in my club or anything, but I didn't mind it. I actually kind of liked it. Cozy Cardigan. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It's actually in my club right now because I cannot be without this. So good. Okay, Mistress of Evil. These are light. It's kind of bummed me out. It smells good in the clamshell, but then once you like put it in your warmer, unless it's in a small space. So in the bathroom it works well because it's in a small space, but in a large room, like my open concept area, it just doesn't throw. I didn't realize this, but I have another Berry Fairy Tale. Love it. Love it. I have an Aloe Vera and Ivy. This is great for the bathroom. It smells so good. This is in the current catalog. Amazing. I have a couple that I melted from the Catching Z's collection. This is Shut Eye. And these are all pretty light, except for one. This one I do like. I may keep this one in my club. Lights Out is also light. I do like the way that one smells, but it's pretty light. I think these are also really good in the bathroom if you like those kinds of scents in the bathroom. Pillow Time. This one I'm not a huge fan of. Not my favorite. Okay, Cashmere Pear. I really like the way this smells. Like, really like the way that it smells. I just couldn't get a good throw from this, which kind of bums me out. Quiet Grove. I do like the way this one smells too, but I also think it's light. I'm going to keep it in my club a few more times, but I may try to see if it does better in a different warmer. But yeah, it's kind of light. I love the way that smells though, which bums me out. Hazelnut Frosting. This is a really good one. I don't think this is available anymore. It's definitely hazelnutty. It's a good mixer for me. Not something I would ever add to my club. I know people love this one, but I'm not bakery, so. My Hero. So this is in the current catalog. I really like this. If you like masculine scents, it's a really good one. This one surprised me. Okay, Monsters Inc. What is it? Monstropolis. I thought I would freaking love this. There is something in here that I don't like. And I don't know what it is. I put it in the warmers and I was like, I'm going to love this. It's going to be amazing. And I walked in and it's strong. So after I put it in my warmers in the living room, I walked in and I was like, what is that? I don't like whatever. There's some undertone in here that I don't like. And I can't place it. Made me sad. Because the scent notes in here, everything in here, like, is right up my alley. But there's something in here that's not my thing. I can't place it. Made me really sad. Okay, so a couple of other Scentsy things that I finished. Those were all the Scentsy bars that I finished. It's a lot. A couple of the other Scentsy things that I finished. I only finished 2 of these. Scent circles. I finished one in Christmas Cactus. And one in Squeeze the Day. And I like to use these especially in my trash can. I have one scent pack in Cozy Cardigan. I like to use these in my drawers. Dresser drawers. Okay, before we get to vendor wax, let me show you. I did finish 2 wallflowers. I have one that I had in my bedroom that was sandalwood vanilla. And then I have another one that I finished. This was in the living room, and this was in black teakwood. So I got those guys done. And then let's move into vendor wax. So I did finish 3 Super Tarts clams. The first one is in Nova Prime, and this was in my kitchen. I love this so much. One of the few bakeries I can do. It's so good. It's Bakery Shop Lemon Meringue Blackberry Cream. It's the lemon and the blackberry. Those two together, I think, are just perfection. The next one I finished is Rosewood. Rosewood, lemon zest, musk, and orange slices. And I think I finished this in the... I don't know where I finished this, actually. It was nice. I don't think it was very strong. But I think I finished this in the study in my office area. And then the last one is Gambit. This is apple, raspberry, orange, rose, and neroli blossom. And this one, let me see. I think it was better the longer I let it cure. Yeah, it was okay. But it was better the longer that I let it cure. So. And then I finished one small little scent cup from that Smell Good shop in Patchouli Rain. Earthy Patchouli and Fresh Rain. And this one smelled pretty good. Yeah, it smelled pretty good. Definitely a freshy, cleany scent. But not something I'm going to go out and repurchase. Okay, now some bags. I didn't get through as much vendor wax because they were all kind of like brand new bags. So I didn't get through as much. I got through a lot more Scentsy stuff than I did vendor wax this month. From Rainbow Melts, I have Bones and Cranberry Oak, Blackberry, Clean and Comfy. And this was from my laundry area. It's nice. Not something I'm going to go out and repurchase. I don't do a lot of laundry. I got through a loaf from L3 Waxy Wonders in blue sugar, purple sandalwood, and vanillary. And this was nice. I think it was kind of on the lighter end. I tend to find that to be the case with almost anything with that with that purple sandalwood and vanillary. They tend to be lighter scents for me. And I know I got through another loaf. Oh yeah, here we go. Another loaf I finished is Cedar Cashmere Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. This was really nice. This is also from L3. I really did like this. Yeah, that was nice. Really nice. I have this was a snap bar from Closet Full of Wax and Lavender Sticky Notes. And this is lavender vanilla, black vanilla and musk, and pink amber and vanilla. I'm sorry, pink amber and vanilla. And I like this. It was also kind of on the lighter end, but I did like the way that smelled. Not something I'm going to go out and repurchase. I finished a bag of mini melters from Rose Girls and All Nighter. I loved these. Oh yeah, those smelled really good. I used these in my bathroom Oh, they were so good. I bought those in a D-stash and they still smelled amazing. I used a chunk from Glitterati and Beaver Tails. This was a powerhouse. I used this in the kitchen. So good. So good. Oh, her wax is just really hard to get. I have a little snap bar from Nene's Kitchen Melts in Burmese Woods. Again, her wax does not perform for me that well, so would not repurchase. And then I have 3 little samples that I finished. One from Up North Creations in Buttered Rum. I used this in the kitchen. It was all right. Would not repurchase. One from L3 Waxy Wonders in Dove. I think I used this in the bathroom. It was fine. Would not repurchase. And one from Simo in Lavender Buttercream. I thought this was nice, but again, not something I would repurchase. And I think that's it. Did I do that all in 20 minutes? That's amazing. Since my last home fragrance empties have been ridiculous long, and I only have 2 minutes left on this SIM card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. All right, next up is Black Tie from, whoops. So from Rainbow.